He has risen, baby girl. Hats off if you understand the reference. Oh boy, oh boy. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. FB Films is streaming once again. Whoa, holy cow. Why did it get so dark? I don't like that. And that bad boy on. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I just felt like, you know, been a while since I last did a stream. So, yeah, here we are. We're back again doing a critique stream. Been a while since I last done one. Mainly due to the fact that there was a certain incident that happened on the stream that if I hadn't have taken it down, I probably would have lost my channel. So yeah, just important note to those that were in the last critique stream, if you remember, I apologize for taking it down. If you wanted to look back at any criticism that I might have given to you, it wasn't on me. Because of an imbecile. But yes. Anywho, who have we got so far lingering in the chat here? Got, hey, Starlight, Sprinz, Bonnie, Powder, Plasma, Melody, and Anomaly. Hello, everybody. How's your day? My day's been a bit uneventful, I can't lie. Anyways, there we go. Okay. How does one get to speak in the server? I want to submit. Oh, Christ, great. Anomaly, I believe you have to. You type something in bot. You type something in bot spam. I can't remember what it is. You have to type sugar. Wait, what was it? It should be ! verify. That's what you need to type in bot spam, and then the bot should be able to verify you into the server. There we go. Yes. There we go. Okay, yes. So, to any newcomers that wish to join my server, that's how you do it. You type ! verify, no caps, no spaces, in the bot spam channel, and then the bot will verify you into the server. And then you'll be able to chat and send your submissions, if you're not in my server already. Who else showed up here then? SFP, thy Crayon. Hello, hello. What do we have here? Hey, Salamance. My good friend. I say my good friend, but I've not chatted to you much. Oh, my camera's a bit dusty. Excuse me. Ooh. You're in? Excellent. Yes. To anyone that's new in my server, yes, you send your submissions in the Critique Streams channel. And I would like to hopefully reduce the risk of what happened last stream from happening again. I'm only mainly going to accept, in terms of submissions, I'm mainly going to accept if they are sent from a YouTube link. Because then I'd know it's safe. What happened last time? Well, let's just say someone thought they were funny and included something that could have taken... no, not that. That could have got my channel taken down. Let's put it that way. That's all I'm going to disclose. Let's move on. Oh yes, and of course I've got my ice cream here. If you're gonna ask what ice cream is it, it's vanilla ice cream with chocolate sauce. People are weird. Tell me something I don't know, Anomaly. Pandora's box has been opened. Zeno! Hello there, good sir. Right, so yeah, we'll give it a few moments just to see if anyone else wishes to join. Yes. I guess I should say, so yeah, either, yes, YouTube links or streamable or Gaiatso links. As long as it's not like a raw file sent into the channel. But just for safekeeping anyways, I'm just gonna flick through each submission and double check before I watch them on stream. Just to make sure that it's safe for me to watch. Gyatso link. Boy, I swear to God. Seen Transformers 1 yet? I'm watching it. Coincident, I'm watching it tomorrow. Which I'm very excited for. So, that'll be very exciting. Reboot. You have to verify yourself in the server, you have to type !verify. Hold on, let me, hold on, let me... There we go. Just put that in bot spam, and I will pin that. Am I excited for Arcane Season 2? I've not even watched Season 1, so... I don't know, I mean, I will get around to checking it out, because I know the animation and stuff is really sick. It's just, I've not had the time, and there's loads of other series and shows that I need to get around to watching. So... Now I got open streamable. It's fine, Crayon. I mean, if you've sent your stuff from a YouTube link, that's fine as well. As long as the animations are sent from a link of some kind that is safe for me to watch. I will love it. I'm looking forward to it. I've heard from all my other friends that have watched it, and they've all been saying it's likely going to be my favorite movie of the year. Not even animated movie, just movie, period. Okay. Finish up this ice cream, and then I think we'll get down to business. Just to give some more people time to tune in. It's a bit melted. I've been kind of taking my time eating this, so... Oh, my phone going off. An email. Who emailed me? Oh, just random email. Yes, I don't have memberships. Because I just would be really inconsistent, and I just make people pay for money for literally nothing. So I don't do YouTube memberships because I'm making people give me money and they're not getting anything out of it. Because I'm not as available to upload on this channel as much as I'd like to be. So yeah. Whoop. There we go, ice cream finished. Just give it more time. If I want to give you money and not get anything back, then you can donate in the Streamlabs link in the description, Goopy. Simple as that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to just find where the top... Okay. We will give it, let's see, a few more. Let's give it four more minutes. And then we'll... we will crack on. We will crack on with it, Gromit. Oh, speaking of which, yeah, the trailer for the new Wallace and Gromit movie came out as well. Looking forward to that. Very hyped. Happy to see another Wallace and Gromit movie again. And Feathers McGraw is back. Absolute icon. Comes the kissy mug. Garduno. What I think I'd need, actually, as well, is a mod, admin, or whatever in my server, someone that I can trust to just, yeah, overlook each animation and then just react to it with, like, a check mark or something just to mark off as it being, safe for me to watch. Streamable don't allow inappropriate content, so you should be good for that. Okay, as well, yes, yeah, so that's why, yeah, streamable links are also allowed. You need cookies. I ain't got any on me at the moment, Pogo Animator. Hello, Gardino. Excuse me. Ooh. It's me, the mayor. Oh, the mayor's gonna make me lose my mind, bro. I swear to God. I'm actually gonna go crazy because of it. Right. Okay. Yeah, we'll just wait a couple more minutes. Just realized I ain't even shared the stream on Twitter. Sorry, X. Let me retweet. There we go. There we are. Okay, whoop. So yes, to those that would like to have an animation submitted for me to critique, and you're not in my Discord server, there is a link to join my server in the description. If you're not in it already, but I trust that with the time that I have taken, you guys have joined already. And I would like to make a disclaimer as well. I've done this before, and I'm doing it again. So yeah, animations I will not critique will be collabs, because that's then just multiple people's work. I'm only interested in your work. So don't send me an animation from someone else or a collab that you were in. If you want to be more specific, you can send me the collab part that you've made for that, but not the whole collab. At least not now. Maybe I'll make an exception later on in the stream to react to a couple of collabs. But yes, no, specifically collab parts, short animations, maybe full animations. But then again as well, I'm not going to be having audio on for your animations, because again, it's not the audio that I'm focusing on, it's the animation. So I don't need audio to be on for your animations. And also just so I don't end up getting a big fat juicy copyright strike. So yeah. Okay, right. I think we should just get down to business. Right. Hold on, let me just turn down the music a little more. It's a little bit too loud in my ears. Okay. So. Yeah. I believe if I just switch to here, yes. Hee. Does the chat want to work? It probably will. Just give it a moment. I'm sure when someone says something, it'll... But yeah, oh no, there you go. Okay. Ooh. Right. We have first one here from Powder Anim. And, oh, it is a raw Discord file. Bear with me. Bear with me a second. Okay, no, it's fine. Okay. No, I trust that it's safe. Okay, no, it's safe. Okay, thanks for clarifying. Alright, so first one here from Powder. Again, we don't need to worry about audio. There we go. So... Ooh. That was... Oh, 5 seconds long. That was quite short. Okay, then. Let's see. What can we do here? The first frame here with Ennard. I'm liking the lighting. I like the scene build. Scene build around it. You know, they got the whole scene is filled up. There's things going on. When there's nothing happening, but you know what I mean. I'm rusty. Yeah, there's plenty of scene build. There's not really any empty space. There's always... I'm bad at my own language. Oh my god. There is something in every year. Yeah. Part of the frame. Maybe the, because I feel like here, the angle should be... Ennard should be a little more, like, the camera should be pointing a little lower down. Because there's a bit of empty space up here where Ennard isn't filling in the frame. So I'd probably suggest maybe bringing the camera down just a little more, just so Ennard's, there's more of Ennard's body that's in the frame. Because if you're thinking of, yeah, technically. So... So you think of in terms of like composition with rule of thirds. Right now it's kind of so if you imagine like a 3x3 grid on the screen. With composition tricks, normally a character would have to take up. Why did it just go out of that? I didn't even press anything. So yeah, the character would have to take up a little bit more space to fill up the frame. So, like, some of the stuff here is nice, with, like, the wires being close to the camera. That's nice. So, yeah, I'd suggest having Ennard be closer to the camera, or bringing the angle of the camera down so Ennard is closer and filling up the frame. And this one with Nightmare Fredbear. Let's see. I'm trying to, like, really, like, dissect it here. I'm trying to be really nitpicky. Would take you out of raw Discord videos if someone sent a message. At least I think so. Oh. I'm like, yeah, go deep into this. Okay, I don't really see the point of why the camera goes blurry when Nightmare Fredbear's teeth glow. Yeah, I don't really see much of a point in that. I can't lie. It just... Because with how little of time there is in that shot, like, what? There's about... barely 2 seconds. That's you're probably looking at about maybe... If this was animated in, like, 30 frames, I'm assuming, because I can tell this is Blender. If this is, like, 30 frames, then, yeah, you're probably looking at about, probably, like, 50 frames or something like that here. Like, that's not many frames. It goes by like that. Yeah, but like at the same time, with how fast paced that is, you don't really get to see much of it. Try to go for a more cinematic thing. I mean, In some senses, yeah, maybe... Actually, I'd say maybe if it was faster, it could work, but then again, if it's too fast, it would just look a bit silly. I don't know, it's a bit of a conflicting thing. Me, personally, I wouldn't do the blur at all. Oh god, it's JR. Oh no. Brace yourself, chat. But yeah, I feel like the blur is a bit too intense. So, yeah, I'd say not too much. Then, maybe instead what you could do, because the blur happens there and then it goes down, and then the next shot starts incredibly blurry. What would be better is if you change the timing of the blur so it starts to blur up as it's ending, so like around here, and then the blur intensifies. So then it will help sort of transition into this shot with it being blurry as well, and then coming out. And then you got... This is a new model. Ain't seen this one before. So yeah, I'd say just to help with the transition, because it's just kind of random that this shot is getting blurry in the middle and then focuses again near the end, and then next shot immediately it's just incredibly blurry. So yeah. Let's see. Motion blur. It might be a bit too much because, I mean, you can tell that there's papers circling around Evan here, but I feel like it might be a bit too much. I'm not too sure. I mean, I like that there's a camera shake as it's getting close with the papers, so it's like whooshing against the camera. I like that. Good attention to detail there. I'm just trying to think of what else. To be fair, I've noticed that every shot in here has a blur at some point. So I'd suggest try toning it down a bit. You don't need to rely on blurry transitions all the time. Sometimes it can be used effectively, but you don't need it in every single shot, okay? That's, yeah, just a little word of advice. Maybe next time, just try it out, experiment. Try, make something without blurs, and see how that goes for you. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty solid. Not bad. Okay, we got a Crayon. Here we go, streamable link. Okay, so I assume Crayon, if you're still here, is this animation that you've sent the same as the streamable link? Because if it is, then I'll just watch the streamable link. I feel like it probably is. Same thing? Okay. Cool. Alright, I'll just watch. Okay. What we got here then. Wait a damn second. Is this that John Lanty challenge? Is that his challenge? Outrageous. Despicable. Disgusted. Not of the actual animation, though. This is nice. I mean, I like the lighting in this shot. Very colorful. Very clean. Why is Chica jumping? Oh, wait, by any chance, is it, like, reference to the Into the Pit game? Is that why you have Chica jumping? And them doing some silly stuff like that? Because I'm pretty sure in the Into the Pit game, there's a part where you see the animatronics performing and they're all dancing and stuff. Is that a reference, or like, is that inspiration from the Into the Pit game? Reminds me of Ido. I like it. The lighting, yeah, I could see how you'd think that. Unless you're not meaning. Oh, no, just felt like making a jump. Oh, okay. Ooh, I like the lighting in this shot. Talk to a I'm actually about to ban you, bro. Jose! I fixed up a few shots I was just too lazy to re-render. Bro. But you know what? Relatable. Let's see here. I like how seamless Phantom Freddy flows into the Freddy statue. Oh, and I just noticed the puppet's mask in the background there. Sneaky. Very sneaky. No, clean transition. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about Chica bouncing. I mean, the rest, yeah, like, fair enough. You got, yeah, Freddy, Bonnie, you know, just doing their thing, and then Chica, for some reason, just won the lottery. And is jumping for joy. That's an interesting one. I mean, it's not bad, like, surprisingly, it's a very well-animated jumping sequence. I can't lie. Like, part of me wants to not dislike it, but like part of me feels like I want to find it strange. But yeah, it's kind of well animated, so I'm very conflicted about that. You got some smoke sims there. This is nice. I like the transition into the... It goes through his eye, through a brick wall, and then through a star. Yeah, the lighting right here. This is nice. Yeah, this is pretty nice composition. Maybe there could be some more scene build to the left here than just stars and a Freddy statue. But I don't know what else you could perhaps fill in. Maybe, I don't know, a couple posters on the wall. Also, crikey, look at that. Is that... I don't even know what that is. That's not Cloud Spec. I don't know what that is, but damn, that is shining. You can barely see the wall. Oh, it is Cloud Spec. Okay, yeah, no. I was going to say, like, damn, that Cloud Spec is going crazy. Yeah. Take Arduino's advice on that bit there. But yeah, I'd suggest maybe more scene build, just fill in the scene a bit here. You got some nice scene build here. Maybe a bit more. Because the whole, This is not... I mean, okay, fair enough you don't want to re-render. This is just suggestions to take in for next time. Fill up the scene more. Because they could definitely do with more scene build. But, I mean, to be fair, yeah, this shot right here, this is really good composition. Springtrap's taken up a good, solid, like, half of the frame here. That's pretty nice. You got the character on one side and the main focus. A bit of, depth of field. Blur the background a bit. Because I can equally see Freddy as much as I could see Springtrap. Boy, don't you go out. Not done. I gotta say, I've noticed as well, ignore his neck ain't even connected to his body. Wait, what? Is it not? Oh! Cheeky. Cheeky. I wouldn't have noticed that if you didn't point that out. You almost got away with that one, Crayon. So yeah. Get that neck down. See, even Gaga knew that I didn't know. And then does the neck go back? I think the neck goes back after that. Looks like... No, it's still floating. It's still floating. Okay. I've noticed as well, Crayon, with not just this shot in particular, but just your movements in general, they're very flowy. Like, look at that. Look at how he, like, twists like that. Like, damn. Really flowy. Like, he's got no bones in him. He's just spaghetti arms and stuff, man. Like, that's what... So I've been told. Yeah. I mean, I can understand the kind of style of animation that you're going for here. I can see that you're going for, like, a cartoony, like, expressive, stylized animation. I feel like there's a certain threshold that you could do it well before it becomes a bit too much. This is in between doing it well and too much. And it's, you know, you're in a steady area right now, but you're playing a dangerous game. You could potentially be in deep waters here, Crayon. So I'd perhaps try experiment. I'll take what I can get. Hey, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like Lunatic Hugo. Yeah, Hugo's style is different and compared to this. This has a lot more movement compared to Hugo's style. I miss Hugo. But yeah, maybe you could try sometime experimenting with a different style of animation, Crayon. Play around, see if something else could not fit you. Oh, as well, I've noticed that ear is flopping the wrong way. That's completely disconnected from the lower ear there. Did you put, like, wiggle bones or something on the ears? And that's why it looks like that? My phone. Either that, or did you... No? Oh, you just animated it like that. But, yeah. You just turn that ear facing... So, you know, you have, like, the ear like this. It should be like that. Not like that. Have it facing down. So I always have a big nitpick with... Especially with, like, Bonnie characters. A big nitpick I'll always have is if the ears aren't animated right. So... change the positioning just a bit. But... oh, okay, it sorts itself out there. Okay, never mind. I just stopped at the wrong frame. I mean, even so. Yeah, even then, it's still, like, angling down a little bit too much. Is there, like, depth of... Nah, yeah, no, there isn't really much depth of field. So, yeah, I'd say put some more depth of field in. Have Springtrap be the focus. So, obviously, that's who we're wanting to look at here. We're wanting to see Springtrap. And with there being no depth of field, there's no background, blur, or anything like that. It's just, it all feels like it's one big thing. You know, there's no depth. So, yeah. Bit of depth of field. And correct physics. And you're good. Right. Let's see here. Anomaly now. Most of the video is useless to animations themselves. Don't worry about that. Okay. So we've got 2 here from Anomaly. We've got 2 collab parts. Okay, we have the finale.
Bringing homes to life with the Cotswold Company. Discover our range at cotswoldco.com.
Thank you, Cotswold Company. I will take that into consideration. I'm gonna shop at Cotswold Company now after the stream, guys. Okay, here we go. So we have Anomalies, the finale collab part for S-Flick. Alright, so this is obviously before his part. Here we go. Oh, whoa, hang on a minute. Wait a second. Okay. And then, oh, that's his part of... Damn, okay. Hold on, let me just watch that again. Let me watch that again. I really need to dig deep into this here. There's a lot going on. The flow is really nice. I can't even listen to the audio, but the flow of this is really good. Hold on, I gotta listen to it with audio one more time. Let me reload it one more time with audio just so I can get the proper feel for it. I was not familiar with your game. Yeah, okay. Let's try. We really got to nitpick into this now. I'm really gonna dig deep. I'm gonna do my best. Let's just slow the speed down as well so I can get into this properly. Right, hang on. We've got the first shot of Bonnie here. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So I've noticed in this shot right here of Bonnie, there's a little like orangey yellow light, obviously from like the hallway light down there that you can see in the corner. And then there's the same with Chica here on this side. And you see with Chica, you can just ever so slightly, you can see there's an orange rim light to this side of her. But there is no orange rim light on Bonnie. Inconsistent rim light. There you go. There's an inconsistency with the rim lights there. Chica has a very subtle rim light. Not Bonnie. The SFM lighting police is on your way. Okay. Of course, you got a little attention to detail there with Chica banging her head into the glass and making a crack. Always nice. This is nice. I like the transition here to Golden Freddy. Really cool. And goes into the year. You got this. Let me see. Really trying to dissect this. What's to do? I mean, because there's not really much in terms of animation here, other than these doors closing. This is just camera stuff, so there's not much I can say for this. Then, I like that idea. I like this. The doors, and how it transitions to the roll of film like that. That's really cool. There's no motion blur. Well, I mean, with the amount of editing and stuff there is in this. Well, then again, I mean, no, you could add a motion blur effect over top in post. But I think there was. It's just because I've slowed it down. And then you got this shot. Very nice. The knife that goes through, stabs into the cake. Let's see. Hang on. Did it... green screening makes motion blur annoying to work with. Premiere doesn't work too well with that. That's fair enough. Dang. Curse SFM with their silly particles and cameras, how they work. See how the candle particles are like pointing up when realistically You should see in the camera view it's like pointing diagonal, because when it matches up, it will look like that. But because of how SFM works, for some reason, it always aligns with the camera no matter what angle it's facing at. That's not a problem on your behalf, Anomaly. So I'm not holding that against you. I'm just pointing it out because SFM likes to do that. That's the reason I had them activate later during the shot. Yeah, I could see that. And even then, you could still tell. I mean, that is only because I've slowed the animation down. But yeah, nah, there's nothing you could do about that. That's just SFM being stupid. Yeah, I mean, the lighting, pretty nice. Yeah, the candle lighting and stuff. Let me try to look into it here. Okay, I got nothing. I got nothing. You got just a shot of Spring Bonnie. Nothing much I could say there. Golden Freddy. And then, yeah. Just zooms into Freddy's face, transitioning to the next part. I wish I did some more scene build on that shot. Oh, and the Golden Freddy birthday cake shot. Yeah, you could do with some more scene build. Not sure what. I get the idea that you're trying to do here. Because I've done an idea exactly like this in an old collab part. Which, the collab that I've made that for will never see the light of day. But, yeah, not really sure what else you could do. Given how close the camera is to the cake, there's not really much else you could do other than, yeah, you got the plates on the table, the party hats. I suggest maybe some of, like, the star strings in the background, but then again, it would be very difficult to see. Because you want to, yeah, with the lighting, it has to get to a point where it makes sense for it to be dark, and then Golden Freddy just appears. Because if you had the background lit up, then that would mean you'd have to have the back of Golden Freddy lit up as well. And then it would kind of defeat the point of this shot. So, yeah, there's not really much. Yeah, star strings, something in the plates, maybe balloons. Yeah, maybe. But, yeah, not much else I can really say. Yeah, not much else I can say about this. Pretty neat. Nice stuff. Not bad. What the heck? Unusual join activity detected. Pardon? Excuse me? Here, do you mean unusual join activity? Review the alert. Ah. I don't care. Discord being Discord. No, whoops, I've lost it now. Oh, here we go. Okay, we're back. Right, now the other one, he's a scary bear collab. Ah, thanks, Cotswold Company. Really great. Damn, it's not AP's remix, so we're keeping it muted. Alright, so another, again, transitioning. Okay, here we go. Crikey, this is a long one. Is this all you, Anomaly? Oh, there's a bunch of stuff at the end here. I don't think you'd want me to watch that. This seems like lore and stuff. We're just gonna watch this. Okay, so obviously this is a... Oh, one for the OG and one for the AP remix. Oh! Hold on, so... Now it's AP's. Okay, so obviously with this first one, with like the OG, He's a Scary Bear song, obviously I can understand it's the whole style where everyone's starting to use, you know, the older stylized models of the FNAF characters, the i6 INS models or Splinks models, whatever. They both look the same. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, so fair enough on that. I'm assuming, is this like the end of the first part? That's why it's like short and like just glitching out. Okay, anyway, but let me cook here. So, yep, okay, I figured. Let me slow it down again so I can dissect it. Okay. Door slam, very nice. Smooth and shows the impact. Oh, God. I'd suggest maybe... I can tell, obviously, this is green screened and tracked and stuff. It feels a bit weird how with this, like, really, like, white, bluish, like, desaturated room, and then all of a sudden there's, in the middle, this really bright, vibrant red vortex. So I'd suggest maybe have, like, red lights as well coming out, so it's, like, actually leaking into the room. Because it does feel a little bit out of place. Like, you can tell that this is green screened. But if you, yeah, add some, like, red lights pointing out of the closet, so, like, it's, this vortex is leaking into the room and lighting it up. That would help sell the effect a lot more and make it a little more believable. Because, yeah, you can look at this and you just go... That's just some green screen editing and stuff, really. So, yeah. The transition with the hat going in is pretty clean. I like that. Oh, and I just... Wait, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay. I thought the hat, like, changes and it, like, gets fixed. It, like, fixes itself. But no, it's just because it no longer becomes a glitchy white object. Yeah, not much else I can really say about that. The rest is fine. And then, here we go, we got the second one with Tyson's remix. We've got Security Breach. Okay, I gotta bring it back up to speed because Tyson's voice slowed down is gonna really kill me. Those old models don't have bones or the hats, so I kind of had no choice. Ah, fair enough. That's why I don't use old models. But hey, you can if you want. I'm not opposing you to. I gotta say, I do really like the flow. I like the flow of the... John! God's sake. That's what I'm hoping don't happen this time, John, alright? Yes, I hope it don't happen again. God's sake. Hold on. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see, there was the white, like, fire. I'm assuming, obviously, that's the transition to... Is that Rare? Rare, yeah. Rare's part. So, one thing I noticed is when... In these shots with the shattered glam rocks... Oh, okay, there we go. I've seen, like, the effect that you're going for with, like, the red rim lights, you know, making it really strong. Maybe add a bit of a stronger fill light. Because, yeah, in the middle here, with Chica and it was Roxy as well, I believe. Where about? I can't even... Yeah, here, Roxy. I mean, you can hardly tell. Like, done maybe a slightly less saturated red fill light. Just a very subtle one. My God. Well, thanks for subscribing. Good God. Yeah, because it's a bit difficult to tell. Obviously, I can kind of see what you're doing because obviously it's meant to be more like the silhouettes and stuff. But yeah, with how fast it is as well, I feel like it'd be nice to make it a little more clearer just for the rest of the body and the face than just the silhouette. Again, a very subtle fill light. That's all that's needed. Can you switch your donations down to Harlan? Maybe next stream, Gaga. Maybe next stream. Then again, someone would have to actually donate for you, that to be able to actually be discovered. Let me see. I'm really trying to. I feel like, okay, maybe the framing of this shot. You could have had Freddy a little bit more to the right, because this like bit here with Gregory that pops up is kind of covering a bit of his body right now. So if you had Freddy a little bit more to the right, filling up this empty space, because now that you had Gregory come in, that's filling up this side is left empty. So if, yeah, just bring the positioning of the camera a little more the other way. So Freddy's taking up the right side of the frame. So then that leaves Gregory to fill up the left side. And then it doesn't leave with Freddy getting covered up. Let's see, what else? What's going on? Okay. There's an Instagram and stuff. Bruh. About to say the quality is like difficult for me to see things, but it was because I had a low quality. Let me watch that again. Maybe my opinion will change in some shots. Maybe the Roxy and Chica shot, because the quality's up now. Okay, now it's still kind of dark, even if when I brought the quality up. I can see there's a bit of grain here. Maybe is there a bit too much? I'm not too sure. Then again, you only see it for like, what? Hold on. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 frames, that is. Not even a second. So, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not really sure. God, I didn't even notice that these guys were in the background. I can't lie. My attention was focused on Freddy there. I mean, then again, that's kind of the point. You want to focus on Freddy. So in that case, a bit of depth of field could do, just to hide them from the background here, just so you can put Freddy a little more in focus. But I feel like as well this shot, it is obviously Black Void. It's just a big purple glowing light behind Music Man here. Then again, you know, there's not much you can do. I mean, I know scene building security breach in SFM is difficult because we still are lacking a lot of assets and stuff like that. So I don't blame you. Maybe a different type of lighting colors could also help out in making some of the scene build pop. Yeah, true, because it is kind of all one color theme. It is all like orangey, which is fine. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to disagree with John as much as I would like to. But yeah. Anyways, let's move on. Yeah. Other than that, though, Anomaly, pretty solid stuff. Not bad. Pretty good. Alright, we have SFP. We got a streamable and a YouTube link. FNAF priorities short. 24 seconds long. Okay. Ah, the good old the Scrap Bear model. Not Scrap Bear, Junk Bear, that's it. Well, that was an interesting baby model. Whoa, those nightmare models. Okay, hang on a second. What was the audio on this? Okay. I like this. I feel like maybe, okay, so for this shot, a brighter light that's pointing up to, you know, like, up to Scrap Chap. That's behind him, obviously, because you can tell that he's in the fire. There's, literally, you can see there's a fire behind him. So I feel like a brighter orange flickering light could be quite nice. Because obviously with the setting that is in, he's going to burn to death, and all that there is one itty bitty flame. Exaggerate that a little bit. It's nice though. I like the vibe of this though. If this was in a sense maybe it's like the fire's like dying down, fair enough. But then again, in the context of the fact that bro's not dead yet. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, nah. I mean, even then, yeah. With the fire being the only actual light source in this scene right here, it should be brighter. Then you got Fredbear here. Not much I can say about that shot. Ooh, okay, hang on. What about feel like maybe you could say it's just started. Okay, yeah, no, fair enough. I forgot there's that option as well. But yeah, still take that note about the lighting of the fire into consideration. I've noticed as well for this shot right here when Fredbear is having his arms out, he's holding the microphone in this way. I feel like with the way that the microphone has just been flipped up, it wouldn't probably move like that. I feel like it would be best if then maybe you had so Fredbear's hand is first on the mic, and then it comes down and picks up the stand. Just so you know, just a minor little action, just so it adds more to the life of the performance. Because as of now, ever since Fredbear put his hand on that microphone, that's it. It's not moved anymore. I know us FNAF animators like to cheat the system here. Cool screenshot I just got, sending it to John Lanty. Oh no, Gaga, what have you done? But yeah, I'd suggest just a little motion where Fredbear will bring his hand down to hold the stand of the microphone rather than the actual microphone. Just so that it makes a little bit more sense in the sense of how he's holding the stand and he's like, waving his arms about. No one really would do that holding a microphone stand on the actual mic. You would grab the microphone stand logically you would, anyways. But I like the lighting. The lighting is good. Then we've got this shot here. I just noticed the Fredbear plush is like, what the heck? When Nightmare puts his hand on the chest. There perhaps could be a little bit more weight to than like the motion of the hand going on the chest. I see as well the way that the fingers come down. I'm like trying to mimic the motion here just to try and see. Realistically, when you put your hand on a chest or like just on a surface, I mean, kinda, yeah, the pinky like would start first and go down. It's me, the mayor. We caught you lacking, Mr. Fred. What are you on about? Caught me lacking? What? Show it to me. Show me right now. Somebody show me right now. I'll look at it on my phone. Gaga, you better show me right now. What? Oh, for God's sake. I'm holding a goddamn microphone stand. Get your minds out of the gutter, you sickos. That's the action I was mimicking. For God's sake. Hello, baby Blandon. Hey, you happy now? Okay, but yes, now, anyways, back to the critique here. As I've noticed as well, it's just mainly the fingertips that will bend down. I feel like it really would rather need to be the whole finger that moves at the same time, because, you know, when you curl a finger, everything kind of moves. So, you know, when you do that, like you put your hand down like that, it would all come down at the same time. It wouldn't be like that. It's not like folding in. So I'm trying to be really critical here and like think about like the principles and stuff. But then also, yeah, have more weight in the motion. So when Nightmare slams his hand on the chest, maybe the fingers can, or like the hand can bounce up a little bit, and then the fingers could as well. Just so then there's more motion. Obviously, Nightmare's a big character. He's a heavy hand, so he slams down. It's not just gonna go bam. It would probably realistically go more like bam, like that. You know. And then just Golden Freddy tweaking. I like the pace, the flow. That's it. Oh yes, I noticed as well in the where was it? Yes, here, the Golden Freddy shot. Is there? Hang on, is there? I think there is. Is there a volumetric light on this light bulb here? I feel like there is. It does look like it. On the first glance when I was watching this all the way through, I didn't think there was. So I'd say make it more noticeable. Increase the intensity of the volumetric light here. Yes, there. Okay, yeah. So obviously, because that's one trick that I do with any like kind of light bulbs and stuff, to kind of give it a bloom effect with light bulbs. I have a volumetric light pointing towards the camera, which you've done here. But it's a bit too subtle. I didn't even notice it at first. So you could try perhaps bringing up the intensity of the volumetric. Yeah, that works. Then you got circus baby model that I have not seen before. Okay, then this looks like it just looks like one big purple bluish underlight, kinda. That's what I'm getting here. It looks like there's just one light in this shot. So I feel like maybe what you could have done is either add some scene build to fill up the empty space here, or have the camera closer so baby's taking up more of the frame. There is just one light, yeah. Then again, I mean, with SFM, you know, you're not expecting to get something that looks like a visual masterpiece. You work with what you got. But yeah, I'd suggest maybe having baby a little more closer, taking up more of the shot. If obviously the effect that you want to have with baby, you know, just in like this black void and stuff, and you don't really want to have the idea of there being scene build in that, I'd suggest have baby take up more of the frame. So yeah, zoom it in a little more. Then we got Foxy coming out the closet here. Oh, I've noticed. Okay. Well, you could just, oh, look at that. You can see Foxy's arm going in on itself there. Right there. Pay attention to this arm and hand right here. You can ever so slightly see it going in on itself. See, look at that. Boom. His arm right now is literally inside of his chest. So I'd suggest changing what did I do here? I mean, the lighting's quite nice. I like the blue hue that you got going on here. It's fitting for FNAF 4. So fair play. But what are you trying to think here? Because, yeah, obviously I see what you want to do with Foxy having, like, opening the closet doors like that. Holding the doors open. But right now, he's more like this. This is more of what he's like. Looking like this. A bit goofy. So I'd suggest maybe either having his hands out a little more, so he's like, so it looks a little more natural, or bring Foxy back a little bit, so then his arms are extended out a little more. So he's not like this. So he don't look like a little T-Rex. Or you could open the closet doors a little more. There's that too. Then you got Chica. She's just standing there. She don't do much. Then turns around to Bonnie. Flipping his head upside down. Wish animatronic model had collarbones. That's true. Yeah. True, collarbones does help make poses more dynamic. I like the motion here of the ears, how they... See? The motion to drag here. The head turns, and then you see the ears have a delayed turn. You can see they're still coming in. And then boom, they bounce back. I like that. Very nice. And it's Nightmare Freddy. That's an interesting models they are. Very interesting. I feel like as well, this transition, because I see what you're trying to do with having it be like a zoom transition. Or is it called like a dolly zoom? I don't know. No, that's a different thing. No, forget what I said. But yeah, I feel like it needs to be a little more faster. Both like going out and coming in. It should, because instead it's like, yeah, very like slow. Where instead it should be a little more like this. Okay, now it's too fast. Like zoop. Like whoop. It should be quicker. Snappy. Not snappy, but you know. Still try and keep the smooth flow of it, but because it's because of how slow it is, the transition isn't in full effect. And a bucket of chicken at the end. Oh, yeah. This is quite nice, though. I feel like maybe you could have had the fan moving. Just so that it helps. Because obviously with this shot, there's nothing much going on. Because, you know, you got Michael sleeping here. You got Springtrap who's just standing there. There's barely much movement in him. So I feel like if you had the fan moving as well, that would just help. And then Michael wakes up. But no, other than that, not bad. Now you forgot about the fan. Aha! Called you out on that one. Okay, now we got another one here. Ghost intro part. Crikey, 32 seconds. Alright. I'm going to try and speed things up now because I've realized I've been streaming for an hour. I'll try to speed things up. Read all of that in 4K. Yeah, what the heck is all of this? Okay. Let's see here. Oh, I just noticed right off the bat. Oh, see that? Golden Freddy, his head's going into his chest. Obviously, you have Golden Freddy sitting on the floor. I get the kind of effect you're trying to do. He's like, ugh. But like, you should just have him just like, just lower his head a little bit. Don't have him going, ooh. Because damn, that head. Woof. It make the fog less visible. I think that was in a different shot. That guy I was talking about. Hey, yeah, whatever. I know, John, you're probably gonna screenshot that as well. I don't care anymore. Let's see. Maybe the, because I see, obviously, this is meant to be... Actually, okay, never mind, because obviously before... Wait, how does Golden Freddy come into this? He kind of just... He just kind of appears. He just spawns in midway through. Well, he kind of fades in, sort of. You see for like a second, he like fades in. I feel like instead what you could do, instead of having him coming from below, have him coming from like the distance, so he then closes in. So he's like emerging from the darkness instead of popping up. That could perhaps work better, considering how with this lighting right now, it feels like the light, the hallway light would be on. I don't know why. I like to play with this little freaking headset mic, even though I don't use it. Yeah, I feel like if you try that instead, it might work. It's just difficult, because I was going to say you could have the light flickering for like the hallway light, but then again, because that's what Mike literally does, then he then turns on the light. So, I don't know. Oh yeah, see, because look, he then, you see, then he goes into the darkness, and then the light comes on, and he's gone. So you could have him do that as well. Have him coming from the darkness, and then he goes back into it. And then, yes, the fog as well. I see what Garduno is meaning. I think as well, because there's only fog in the background here. There's not any fog in the foreground or anything, it's just the distance. So you could as well have fog all the way through, just to keep it consistent. But also as well, yeah, make it less visible. So I know there's a way you can change the colors of particles and stuff. So if you change the color of the fog more to, like, yeah, this bluish, dark bluish color, to help sort of blend into the background a little more and make it less visible, then yeah, that would probably help. The Foxy animation here is pretty good. That's a nice attention to detail here. With Foxy slashing his hook on the floor and making sparks. That's a nice attention to detail. I like that. Yeah, that's... The animation itself is good. The Foxy run is good. I myself need to still perfect run cycles. I'm still a bit rusty with them. I do my best to avoid them sometimes, so... I always love a good run cycle animation, and you know, this is yeah, pretty well done. Oh, as well, actually, so I noticed, so at the start of the shot here, the paper, this crumpled up piece of paper is the thing in focus, and then the background is blurry. And then when Foxy comes in, he's in focus as well, but the paper's still in focus and everything else is. So instead of turning off the depth of field, change the focus to Foxy. And have it so then Foxy's the one in focus. And the paper can still be there taking up the frame, but what you can do then is also turn down the depth of field, so then you can tell there's a bit of blur, but it's not going to be, like, way too much. So, you know, it's then just going to be a subtle blur. To then help, because obviously right now, this paper ball is taking up the frame massively here. So, it would help bring my attention towards Foxy a lot more if he was a lot more in focus than this paper ball is. Then, yeah, Foxy runs past, and then... Got Freddy on the chair. Not much I could say here. Don't know what else there. I understand this reference. I like that. I'm just trying to see anything else about this. Not much else I could really think of, to be fair. Other than that, it's pretty solid stuff you got going on here. Right. We've got Goopy's Rattlesnake. No, this is... You're remaking Slick's collab part, though. This don't count.
YouTube Premium is ad-free.
Thanks, YouTube Premium.
YouTube Music app altogether.
I'll watch it anyways, but there's not much I'm going to critique. Because you're reimagining someone else's work here. No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I mean, it's nice. I mean, of course, you had to do the eyebrow, because I know that was the whole thing back then when Slick first made that part, the eyebrow falling off and stuff. So, I get that. Let me see. I feel like with this shot here, the sewer lid here, it kind of goes a bit too slow. Obviously, Ennard's exerting this force, pushing it up and opening it, and it just kind of goes boop, floats away. So I feel like you could perhaps exaggerate the force a little more. And then as well, because the shot starts off blurry, because obviously I see there's a transition, how it blurs out and then blurs into this. You hardly see the motion of Ennard, like, punching it. By the time that that Ennard's hand is in frame, in focus, he's already got his hand open. So I feel like if you perhaps, instead of opening it up all at the same time, have it so, like, one finger at a time. So it's more like, instead of, like, that, it's more like that. You know? What else? I mean, not much else I can say because, I mean, yeah, you're remaking Slick's collab part here, so not much I can really talk about. I mean, the rest is fine, you know, the flow is nice and stuff, but yeah, other than that, not much else I can say. Anywho. But, yeah, it's not bad. It's just, it's not original. You're just remaking someone else's collab part. Anywho, oh, Starlight, okay, well, I mean, man. I got a big run for my money here on this one. I really got to try hard for this. Okay. So our context for beginning is going to be one of those reaching out from the darkness type shots, so it will look better later. Okay, so I'm assuming this is a... Yeah, I mean, it literally says whip right there, so I'm assuming this is like a work in progress animation with no lighting. So... critique my anim. They'll keep you running. John, how about I keep you running, huh? Yeah, obviously this is meant to be... I'm assuming it's, like the knife is probably going to be the thing in focus, in like lighting, and then you see the Spring Body's hand will emerge, and then boom, that's when everything else will turn on in the lights. Woo! I like it. There's just not even any audio anyway, so... Oi, noob, Spring, you done killed me wife and took me bloody JR. God's sake. You silly Blendon. Bro, I'm really trying. I want to critique you here, man. I want to critique you, Starlight, but I don't know what to say. I just really like your stuff. Let me see here. I sent a no audio when you mentioned copyright stuff. Oh, okay, fair enough. I don't... I'm really trying, like... I'm really trying to point out anything that I can. But, like, I've got absolutely nothing. I've noticed with the Bonnie rips off his mask. Nice detail there. Yeah, even as well, Foxy puts his hand on the wall. Oh, actually, I've noticed. I can just about see his arm. It does look a little funky. What? Also, was originally going to send a more completed version of the part, but thought it'd be better to save that for another critique stream when the full thing is done. Fair enough. I mean, I don't know when I'm ever going to do another critique stream, but, I mean, hey, fair enough. I'll take anything you send me, Starlight. But yeah, I can see the arm here. With the angle that the body is. So you have Foxy's hand, like, here on the wall. His body's like... So it kind of looks a bit goofy. So... perhaps... if you tried turning just the angle of the chest so it's facing the direction of where the arm is... because you don't really want it to be facing away from it, because then it just looks a bit silly. You want the posing to be consistent and, you know, a little more correct. Because when I have, like, my hand out like this, like, on my... I mean, you can't really see it on my PC right now, but I have, like, my hand on my PC. Like, my chest is facing, like, towards, like, it's keeping the same flow. Like, it's one big straight line here. To where... my arm goes along. So, with Foxy here, his chest is going the complete opposite direction. And then, by the time he turns around, He doesn't. He barely turns that much. But yeah, but at that point, he then lifts his hand down, and then carries on. So there we go. Finally, I did something. I pointed out a little nitpick with Starlight's animations. Round of applause, everyone. I did it. I did it. I pointed something out from Starlight's work. Yes! I'm happy with myself then. Other than that, there's nothing else I can say. That's all I got. What the heck? IFB. Wait, is this the same? Oh, this is the same one that Powder already sent, so I don't need to watch that one. I like Blender's motion blur. Yep, nah, Blender's got nice motion blur. We've already seen this one from Powder, so... and technically it was a whip, so... technically I should get it! Thanks for the critique, no worries. Okay, now we got a reboot. With Skinny Loser. I think I've seen this, actually. I think I checked this out. Yeah, I have seen this. I did watch this. I like this. Rewatching this back, I probably could see a couple of things that I could point out. It's mostly kind of the same stuff. Also, excuse me. Bro, what's all this brain rot stuff that's being suggested right now? Okay, so what we got here? We got this goofy looking, stylized Spring Bonnie looking model, I'm assuming. There's nothing I can say about that. I've said this many times, I'm a huge sucker for, like, black, white, and red, like, vibes here. Or, like, you know, color corrections and stuff where it looks like this. Like, I'm a huge sucker for this. I always love animations that look like this. It's kind of going for the same vibe as the music video. I'm assuming... Well, I haven't seen the original music video to this song or whatever, so, but I will trust you on that. But... my sock. Anyways. I feel like the framing could be a little better. And by that, I just mean having Spring Bonnie just a little more centered here. And just have him a little more closer in frame, because obviously you have this black void here, there's just this volumetric, and then Spring Bonnie. Have him a little more closer to the frame, fill him up, so it's more so... You don't have to have his ears in the frame, you can have, like, his face, or, like, a bit of his ears, his face, and then his hands, like, close up to the screen, filling it up. To, like, exaggerate, but I swear to God. So yeah, have it a little more closer to, like, fill up the screen. So you got all this empty space here and black void. This is cool. I like what you've done here. Like the lens. Then, hang on, there was another moment here as well. Yeah, see. Well, this is better. You have Spring Bonnie's head taking up about half of the frame here. I feel like perhaps there could have been some scene build in the background. Hanging stars can do wonders. I mean... Yeah, it can. Yeah, a bit of scene build in this shot perhaps could work. What else? See as well, again, for this shot. He's a little bit too far away. So, bring him closer. But other than that, it's a really nice shot. Same again for that one. Maybe this one as well. Or have it a little lower down. I can see you kind of wanting it to be a wide shot. And in that case, then maybe you could fill up the stage a little more with more props. And then bring the camera lower. So then you can get rid of this empty space in the top half of the frame here. You have Spring Bonnie filling up the bottom half here. And then this top half of the frame is just left empty. So, yeah. Bring it down a little bit. And... yeah. about it. It's kind of all the same stuff, really, that I've been saying. So, yeah. Not bad, though. Right, we got Run, collab part. Ooh, hang on a second. Let me just watch that one back. You IK'd the fingers, didn't you, huh? You IK'd the fingers. Yes! Not many people do this. Not enough people do IK fingers for actions like this. Respect to you. IK fingers for actions like this? Yeah, very nice. Huh. Pretty neat. See, there's more scene build in this one. I'm just trying to figure out, is that his hand on the wall? Yeah, it is. It's on the wall. Okay, I feel like in this shot, maybe the angle of it could be a bit better and have the exit frame, exit sign a little more in shot, because it's like kind of half of it is cut off. So if you have it a little more in frame to like have it so we have Springtrap at like the main focus here, and then there's the exit sign as well. And you got this one, this shot here of him walking. I've noticed his arms go really stiff until he's taken that step. This specific step right here. Like, if you look, like, you can see his arms barely move, and then the second he takes that step down, this arm starts to curl in. And then the next step he takes, the other one starts to curl in. And then they all start moving. So perhaps there could be just, yeah, more movement in the arms. Even if it's just, yeah, like, just motion with the movement and stuff, or like just the arms will bounce and stuff. Because obviously I get maybe he's just like not moving his arms as much, but there would still be a little bit of movement in there. So maybe there is and I just didn't notice. There kind of is, but maybe just a teeny bit more. Then got that. He's just, bro's just looking into nothingness with this blue light that's obstructing the camera. And then it picks up the camera, throws it away. Does he... Ah, okay, I see what he's done. He's... Oh. Woo. The small price we pay as FNAF animators, huh? I'm in the thick of it, FNAF collab. I'm assuming, yeah, this Springtrap model's got collarbones. Yeah, he's got collarbones, I could tell. I feel like mainly the motion of him throwing the tablet away is good. That's all good. It's just the tablet itself. It's like, look at the tablet, how... So he throws it. And then it goes bonk, and then... Whee! Just immediately... It goes a bit too fast down. I feel like it's like, yeah, the spacing of the keyframes aren't quite set up right. Well, not the spacing, but I mean, like, timing as well. I get it, it's a whole fast motion and stuff, but I feel like when it hits something like that, it wouldn't just go... You know, you throw something into war, it's not just going to go bonk and then flop down. With the direction that he's throwing it, it's going to, yeah, hit the wall or the window or whatever, and it's going to still continue going in that direction. But, like, not as far, if you can get what I'm trying to say here. Why do I need to ask to have the FNAF models have collarbones? Because, yeah, you see, he throws it, and then you can just see when it hits the window, it just kind of bounces and then just goes straight down, where in reality it would like bounce against the window but still carry on going in the direction that it was being thrown at. Yeah. What did Brushy send me? Brushy wizard, are you kidding me? He just said hello. Silly. Anyways, but other than that, nah, pretty solid. We got Sprinz. They're both short, and the bottom one is better, I think. Is this what I think it is? Blind. Oh. Right, well, I'm gonna have to keep this muted, otherwise I'm getting the fattest copyright strike for this. I'm excited to see this. I wish I could see this with audio on stream. Gaga, if I unmute, I'm getting the fattest copyright strike. I'm not unmuting. Don't worry, I know very well what the audio is. I can tell what it is. I know it's Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. And yeah, this is pretty freaking sick. It's the fattest W. Gaga, you could just watch this without with audio on. Just do that. I mean, there's not much else. There's not much I could really say about this. I'm just appreciating the fact that this is a reference to The Weeknd. And then the second one here. Oh, look! Oh my god, it's Garduno. What? Garduno cameo. What the heck? What the skibbity? Oh, I hate myself for saying that. Oh my god. A Garduno cameo. Holy cow. This is crazy. Wow. How about that, huh? This Garduno. Oh. I mean, there's not much I can really say. I like the movement here with Springtrap punching Blinding Light Spring Bonnie. Well, not blind, The Weeknd Spring Bonnie, I should really say, or whatever. I like the motion there. His torso is turning in with the punch. He's not just going poof. He's actually, turning in with it. I like that. Very nice. Oh no, Sprinz, I sense clipping. Oh. There's clipping, huh? Oh, yep, the thumb. The thumb, Garduno's thumb. Right here. Yeah, I want to notice that if you ain't said anything, Gaga. You slipped up. And, oh yeah, the arm here. Then again, not much you can do. It's SFM. It's FNAF animatronic models. You get a pass on that one. But the thumb? No. And then you got the rodent. But yeah, nah, pretty nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a... Real quick. Alright, I'm gonna have to put a cap now and just say no more animations from here on out. There you go. So this guy right here, Saerion, that's the last animation that I will watch. We still gotta get through the rest. Because how long have I been streaming for? An hour and 43, so we are reaching the limit. But yeah, nah, pretty good stuff, Sprinz. I like it a lot. As a Weeknd fan myself, I will very much enjoy this video when it's finished and releases. I really liked your Save Your Tears video. So I'm expecting big things from this one. Man, I was just about to post my "They'll keep you running." I'm sure you were, John. I'm sure you were. Okay, and we got another one here from Powder Anim. Ah, okay, this is fast pace. Okay, okay, hang on a second. What's the audio on this? Yeah, let's keep that muted. I know what it is now. We'll keep it muted. Yeah, I mean, I know the specific part of the song that it's meant to be for, and I can say yeah, it matched the flow pretty well. I like the movements here, especially with Golden Freddy near the end here. These movements, all spinning and floating and stuff. It's very nice. And I don't know what else to say, really. I like it. Let's see. The hat, spinning of the hat. Oh, is that a smear frame there? Is that a smear frame with motion blur? Did you just do a smear frame? Okay. Yeah, it's only for a split second. I feel like the smear frames could have been done throughout the entirety of the hat spinning. It kind of only does it during like the last like 3 frames here. Like the hat's been spinning at the same speed, but only then, as soon as it's about to land on Golden Freddy's head. Or is that Withered Freddy? No, that's Golden Freddy, okay. As soon as it lands on Golden Freddy's head, the smear frame comes in. I mean, there's not much else I could really say. I'm trying to think here, but I got nothing. I got nothing to say here. Nice work. Oh, another one from Crayon. Welcome home. Okay, we can have the audio on for this one. Okay. Huh. Very nice. Again, you know, with the very fluid and cartoony movements, but I mean, in this sense, it fits. You know, I get the point of this. You know, isn't he wonderful? And you're like, oh, wow. I don't know. I mean, with this, it fits at all. I mean, I feel like the posing, like the posing is a little bit odd. I get what you're trying to do here with having to be like this. You're like, whoa, like, look at this. So the chest is facing the wrong way because right now it's like this. Like it looks a bit goofy, where it needs to be more like this. You know. Again, have it flow rather than be opposites. So yeah, just turn the spine the other way. So then, yeah, the arms like actually not. It looks like it's not fighting against it then. Especially as well with this arm right now, with how this looks, it's like this. That's what it looks like. It needs to be more like this. You know. Not like completely vertical. Then you got Mummy Longlegs there, that just sneaks in. And then he, for some reason, just shoots Huggy Wuggy in the face. He shoots him again, and then he eats him. Okay. Just look at that. So he shoots him again. I feel like... Oh, yeah, so I can see his hand here. When he's moving, his hand lifts up and then kind of stays up. I feel like, considering of how, like, the anatomy of how Huggy is in that, and how he's, like, with this being, this plush toy, whatever, his arms, you know, like, flop around and stuff, and it looks like he don't have much strength to lift them up. So I feel like when he's actually, like, fully alive, the arm would kind of just flop down as he then lunges at him, instead of lifting up. Because that's kind of what this this one does. Like, as soon as he starts moving, this flops forward, and then he sort of gains more control and then grabs the player. So you could perhaps try that instead of him raising his hand. Instead, it'll like move backwards because, you know, drag. So he like moves his hand backwards, and then his hand will lunge forward and grab him. Bruh. And then you got him hanging there, which, I mean, I could see that, yeah, he's fully out of... Oh, clipping! Ah! No, 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 no. Yeah, well, enough said. Gaga, I'm not going to critique just still frames or pictures and stuff, although this does look very nice. But no! Anyways, now we got Oliver Split. Terrible Things. Ah, the Axie song. Okay, then let's see what we got here. Never said anything about not sending posters. Gaga, have you ever watched a single critique stream? When has anyone critiqued a poster? Boy, I shouldn't have to tell you. Trying to see here. Okay, I feel like for this shot, with the puppet mask sort of splitting up one by one, it feels too, like, snappy. I get, obviously, it needs to be like that to fit. Like, you see there how this one just stops. It doesn't, like, ease in. So I feel like there needs to be more, like, smoothness to it. So it needs to, like, ease in, go fast, and then ease out and slow down. Instead of just coming to an abrupt stop. Whilst you can see it's still turning. Ah, yes, because you can see when it comes to a stop, it then starts moving again, like very slowly. So yeah, try and have it so it just does it all the way through, because I feel like what you've done here is set some of the keyframes to be linear or something like that, and that's why it's given that funny look to it. So I'd suggest trying it out in spline, or what you could have just done, just have it in linear, but then smooth it. Just go into the motion editor and then drag the smooth slider a couple of times to just smooth it out, and that would probably make it look a little better. That's what I would have done. I'm trying to think. Okay. I see the whole point of this shot. Obviously, you know, Springtrap's holding the camera here. Maybe the positioning of the hand could be better. Because the way you have it right now, I can see Springtrap sort of holding it like this. Like, you can see his thumb is, like, digging into it like that. And that's how he's holding it. Whereas he should really hold it more so like he's actually grabbing it. So it would actually be, like, flat onto it. So, like, the hand would be covering it, fingers wrapped around it. And then you could have, you know... Oh, there we go. Springtrap on this side. I did smooth most of this part out, but not much with the mask though. Well, exactly there. Then as well with Springtrap here, I mean, he's not really... he's kind of just... I mean... He's singing to the camera, first of all. Always a bit of a nitpick that a lot of us FNAF animators would have. I feel like that model is one of those models where it feels odd because it's missing one of its accessories, like, which is a bow tie. Oh yeah, it does feel like it. But also, I feel like he's doing this just for the sake of doing it. You've animated it just in the sake of him doing it. He's just kind of holding this, holding the camera, and he's just flapping about while singing to the camera. There's not much, like, emotion. You know, it just feels like just some floppy puppet right now. There's not much acting going on here. I feel like you need to see it. One thing that I always encourage is either look at reference or film reference of yourself. Just, you know, grab your phone, record yourself acting out a certain scene if you feel like you can't get what is going on. And, yeah, just act out yourself and then look back at it and see what it is that you were doing wrong and how you could improve it. Because then you'll get things like posing correctly, timing right. Then let's see. Springtrap punches the camera here. I feel like is there... I noticed that when he lifts up his arm, just before he punches, there's a slight... Yeah, just as he's throwing the punch, you see his arm bends. Whereas, you know, when you're about to see, like, in this situation, I'm holding up the camera, I bring up the arm is facing this way the whole time, and then bang, punch. The punch is quite... Yeah, I mean, the timing of it, though, is fine. He's quite fast. Obviously, that's to then transition to this shot, which the lighting, the colors of the lights doesn't quite match, because the lighting right now on Scraptrap and everything is yellow, whilst the fire is being orange. Maybe Springtrap got some weak elbows or something. Boy, John, you better have weak elbows in a minute when I'm done with you. Then I always don't notice it until I render. Well, that's why you always gotta make sure you gotta double check. You gotta thoroughly check to make sure that things are looking alright. But yeah, with this shot, change the color of the lights to orange and yellow. Obviously, with the set of it being in a fire and stuff, he's not going to be in a yellow site. Yellow lighting. Oh my god, I really can't talk anymore. See, and then as well here, you see all these flames and stuff here around him, and yet the lighting is still yellow. And then as well, so you have one flame here that's giving off a rim light to Scraptrap here, but then there's a bigger flame here closer to the camera, but there's no light at all. There's no light given off to Scraptrap right now. So just keep in mind, you know, with fire, it's a light source. So you got to keep in mind of how it's going to react to the environment. So yeah, characters, the set and everything, how would that react to it? So yeah. And then as well, here we got a spring trap. Crikey, look at the bend in the arm. This one is okay. Having it at the top of the head, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you will have some clipping through it, but then again, that's just FNAF SFM. But that side is fine, but this one, I get what you're trying to do, have it like this kinda. But you don't need to do that. You could have it just, yeah, both sides of the head like upright, but just turning the head, that helps. And that would probably help keep the arm from looking like this. Whilst bro's head is still like that, and he's like, ooh. I hurt my neck doing that. Oh, God. I can't imagine how Springtrap feels right now. Ah. Ah. I actually tried fixing that, but it struggled. Well, yeah, that's a note for next time. And then, yeah, I can see... Obviously, yeah, you got hands getting attached to the puppet strings. Nothing bad there. See, here, but there we go. See, light bulb in the frame. Volumetric light pointing towards the camera. Very solid. Although there should be... Oh, again, that's another nitpick. I forgot to point this out in this shot as well. The mask lifts up for no reason. Always a big nitpick I have with people animate Springtrap. They make his mask lift up for no reason. I mean, in this scenario... Okay, in this one it makes more sense because he does have his hands on the mask, so he would probably be pulling it up. But in the first shot here, it just lifts up on its own. When you think about it, with this mask how it is, it's locked onto the head. Why would it just go... Whoop? The mask doesn't have a mind of its own. Refrain from having Springtrap's mask lift up without reason. The only time it should ever be lifted up is if he is lifting it up with his hands. So yeah, important note there, people. Gaga, what? What now? Oh, just something that you said in chat. Okay, what next? Oh, High PX. Browse Snake Remix collab part. Oh. Okay. I think I've seen this. I have seen this. Too short. I need more. This is really nice, though. Well, I feel like maybe... Okay, here we go. First critique. So obviously this is in a setting of like a factory kind of line right here. It's a remix, Garduno. Gaga, just listen to The Weeknd yourself if you're getting so pressed about the fact I didn't listen to the audio of Sprinz's Blinding Lights animation. Damn. Anyways, yes. I would suggest more scene build. Because obviously this is meant to be set in like some factory kind of setting here. And the only thing you can kind of see... I can see there's a couple of wires in the background here and there. And then there's these claws. And then that's it. So you can kind of see more wires. So just have more stuff in the background. Just so you can actually see it more, because it's, yeah. The, the wires are kind of hidden by the volumetrics that's going on in the background here. But other than that, this is all really cool. That's a cool transition. The eye, the claw, and then bang. Very nice. I like that. the little cartoony like style here. Kind of like not hair cell shading, but it's nice. Springy. Got that. Yeah, good flow. Very nice. Yeah, all I can suggest is just making like the wires and stuff, or just more scene build for this factory setting. Other than that, I don't think you'd need more scene build in this shot. I think it's fine. I mean, there's posters on the walls, there's wires, there's presents, plushes on the floor. I think that's nice. Yeah, no, pretty solid. I like it. Alright, here we go. And then we got Fat Keys. Bada Tanada is lighting this, okay. Oh, God. Oh, another AP remix. Aha, excellent. Splendid. Good choice. See, this is something that we can point more out with the actual animation here. Ooh. Okay. God damn it. Goofy art, Michael. Yeah, I like this. Let me see here. You see, Michael opens the door like that. The door, you know, sort of hits the shelf and slowly moves back. Black cheeks on baby. Pause. Oh, yes. What the heck? Why's it doing that? Probably just an SFM error or something. I don't know. Yeah, huh. I never even noticed that. In there as well. I don't know what that is probably some texture error. Yeah. But if Bada Tanada is lighting it, he'll probably have it fixed in his session or something, so you're alright. As well, the quality of this RT camera. Oof. Then again, I know RT cameras aren't that great in SFM, but if you don't have it already, there is a command where you can put it into like user settings or whatever, and on Steam and to your SFM, where you can enable 1080p quality for your RT cameras. Because yeah, this right now, oof. Then again, maybe again Bada Tanada will have it fixed or something, but yeah, nah. Just for your sake, next time you want to use RT cameras, fat keys. Yeah, there is a command somewhere where you can bring up the quality of RT cameras. I really like this shot. I love the weight here with Funtime Freddy when he falls down. Bam. I love the weight there, how everything falls off and everything. That's really cool. You got just a little Ennard arm here that's like pulling himself forward. I could tell you animated this without like IKing it or anything, because it's not like connected to a body. This is just the arm, so like you probably would have just animated it like all separately and tried to like mimic the motion of it dragging across the floor. It does have that feeling. Stupid Michael. I mean, even so, it's pretty good. I know it, but it was still kind of... Oh, I know it. I did IK it. Oh, you did IK it. Oh. Well, I mean, it's still cool, the fact that you've done that, with Ennard's arm just dragging across the floor. That's still cool. Stupid Michael, I can't... what else? This is cool, like this underground, like, sewer part with Foxy. Looks through that. This is cool. How did you... Got, like... I have no idea how... I probably just did an editing or something like that, because... There is no hole in the floor of this scooping room model. I've seen built that entire sewer. Never again. Yeah, I don't blame you. The sacrifices animators have to go through sometimes. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this Funtime Freddy shot here. I feel like maybe it's just that, actually, I've noticed this now. The hat is probably the only issue that I have. The hat is the only thing that kind of has the timing a bit wrong. It's like, you look here. Because I can see, like, it bounces up and then it bounces onto his head and then falls off. But with how far forward it already is, it would have already started turning forward the moment that it hits the head. So it kind of, like, rotates forward a little bit too late. So realistically, instead of it just, like, doing one spin and then hits the floor, it would probably have done a full 360 before it hits the ground. So I'd probably suggest, yeah, put a little more spin in the hat when it's falling down. But other than that, yeah, I'm a big fan of it. I love as I said, I love the weight. Yeah, that's fair. I love the weight, and I just noticed as well, you even animate the eyebrow rolling forward as well. You were crazy enough to put that much effort into the eyebrow physics. Fair play. Yeah, really nice, really cool. Picasso, I like it. Anything else? No, okay. No one did try to do anything else. We're getting there. Right, now we got Banny. Behind the mask? Wait, which one though? Is it? No, not my one. Not my one, as if I did it. Not AP's one. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Oh, and then that's it. Oh, okay. I'll go watch that back then. Okay, so that's the start of the part. So that's Lucci Trap, and then... Okay, nice. Transitions nicely. Lucci's part ends with the puppet in a purple area. Your part starts with the puppet in purplish area. Purplish area. You know what I mean. Shadow Bonnie. Ooh. I like the flow of this. Ooh, it's all really nice. Yeah, very nice. Um... I got nothing to say for this. This is pretty nice. Pretty nice stuff you got here. Um... I got nothing. I can't think of anything. Hang on a second, I just noticed that music stopped. Only took me that long to realize, but... yeah, nah. Very nice. Yeah, no. There's nothing I can really critique about it. I think it's pretty good as it is. Pretty solid stuff. Hype stuff. Brushy. Alright. Got Awaken SFM. You can mute audio if you have to. Oh, hang on a minute. This is a raw video file. Let me just double check. Okay, nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's safe. Just to make sure. What's the audio on this? Oh, it's built in the 80s. Okay. Chat is hidden. No, it's not. It's just taking its time. As I had to switch between things. Okay. Yeah, lol. Okay, I've noticed here, Springtrap's mask. Why it just moves unnecessarily. Like, I don't know the point of the mask moving forward like that. Or while it moves up or anything. The lighting is pretty solid. It's just the movements feel a bit slow. And then again, it's kind of singing to the camera and stuff. Oh, I fixed the mouse, I didn't realize. Oh, you did that? Yeah, as well, the lip sync feels a bit too slow. I'm kind of getting the vibe that the camera movements and stuff weren't, like, smoothed out. I can kind of see when things, like, speed up and then, like, slow down and speed up again and stuff like that. Like, especially in that shot there. You can kind of tell. But I'm gonna say, are you? So I've not seen you before. Are you a newer animator? I'm not gonna, like, I don't wanna, you know, assume and point fingers or anything like that. I wanna just check. You are pretty new? Okay. Right. I just thought I'd check. 'Cause, yeah, I feel like the thing that most new animators do is have their movements be slow. And also, yeah, so pro tip, don't have animatronics singing towards the camera. Even though they're not looking directly into the camera, which, then again, where is he looking? Same with Springtrap as well. Where is he looking? He's just yapping to nothing. But yeah, try and not do animatronics just sing into the camera. Word of advice, key word of advice. If you want to have them singing, fair enough, but don't have it just be the only thing that they do is singing at the camera. Make them do something. Don't have them just standing there and then looking into the camera, and that's it. Everyone has done that before, so this isn't just a thing that you've done. Every new animator will have done this at some point. I've done this as well. I'm guilty of it. So I'm just gonna, yeah, pass it on to you and make sure. Exactly what Brushy said. The ideas are there. So, I mean, as far as, you know, you said you're a new animator, the lighting is pretty good. That's one thing that, as I know that some new animators do sometimes struggle with, is lighting. But this is pretty solid. You got rim lights and stuff here, you know? It's pretty neat. And yeah, even in this shot as well, this is pretty nice lighting. So yeah, you've got lighting down pretty good. Just, yeah, the movements is the next step that you need work on. But yeah, no. Pretty solid stuff. Okay. And now we got Smokey Fun Trap. Oh, we got JT music. I'm gonna mute this one. But very nice, okay. Ooh. Okay, very nice. I like this. I like, this shot here with Freddy in the door. Feel like maybe the composition of it could be different. Not sure how. Maybe, because it's kind of like Freddy's right now is in the center of the frame. Which is okay, I guess. Maybe it just needs, the scene just needs a bit more, like, filled in. rather than just being, you know, a door and a wall and then Freddy, that's it. So maybe a little bit more scene build. As well for this shot. But then again, I'm pretty sure, you know, this is all work in progress and stuff, and it's going to change with the lighting and everything, so this isn't definite. It's nice, though. Also, I've noticed there's an inconsistency here. Different mangle models. You got this mangle model that looks really, like, you know, edited and textured and everything. You got bloody teeth. Then bites into this transition. I get the transition you're trying to do here, but then all of a sudden you're using a different mangle model. And it looks different now, and it has different textures and everything. So, keep it consistent. You always use the same models for the characters. Because in a sense where it's meant to be the same character transitioning into something, the models don't need to change. You gotta keep one or the other. Had Foxy singing into the camera. Okay, got. I like that. Michael putting the mask on. That's nice. And then yeah, hang on. I feel like fingers clipping through the table. Was that table? Yeah. Then again, work in progress, so you know, you can easily just go whoop, and just like that, fingers clipping through the table, problem is sorted. But you know what? Not bad. Pretty solid stuff. Alright, there we go. Brushy Wizard. Watch as much of the second one as you'd like. It's a 2-minute video, and I will delete it after you see it. Stream exclusive. Oh, okay. Ooh. Alright. Right, we'll take that into account, Brushy. So, okay, we just got yours, and then we got Saerion, and then that's it. Alright, let's see here. This is... yes, Mechanical Instinct. I've seen this. I've seen this before. Yeah, no, it's pretty solid, to be fair. I will say, so obviously you have Michael running down here. Then when the Wizards open the door, he's all of a sudden just on the floor. Like, how? Is it that he was trying to run to the parts and service room and then they opened the door and knocked him over? I feel like instead, maybe with the change of, like, positioning of the camera, try to give him the effect of falling back when they open the door. Okay, so obviously he was heading this way and then they opened the door and he's on the floor. Maybe instead you could have just had him running towards this door and then they slam open the door and then he just stops in his tracks and he's like, oh, what? And then when Foxy then comes out, then with him already have been stood up, he could then turn and run away. And then Foxy obviously chases after him. Then he hides behind a wall. Foxy and everyone carry on going this way. You got Golden Freddy flows through the hallway pretty nicely. I like that. Then you have Mangle here. Was this... Hang on. Yeah, obviously that was animated. The hands would have been in IKs, especially from this moment right here with his hands on the floor. I like that you're trying to make the shots last longer so that there's more action and stuff going on. You see, Oh, he's got Mangle. Ooh, is Mangle flipping through, or is that? I think that's just Mangle's shadow. I think you might have gotten away with that, Brushy. And then obviously you got Shadow Bonnie here. Flies towards Mike and then he stumbles over. That's nice. Nice detail there. Shadow, I never clip. Alright. I'll remember that though for the day when I spot it. I will use that against you one day, Brushy. That day will come. Let's see. So yeah, he falls back. Maybe Shadow Bonnie could get a little closer to the camera. And then perhaps you could have the camera shake just a little bit. So he's flying past the camera and then it's like a little bit of a whoosh. Then you got that shot there. Camera pans up, down towards Michael as he's being surrounded. That's very nice. Then you got obviously maybe feel like all the withers and stuff needed to be a little more well, not withers because there's Toy Freddy there as well, but the animatronics needed to be a little more closer around the frame by the end, just so that you could all see their faces a little more clearer, because obviously you have withered Freddy, like pretty clear, Toy Freddy's cut off, withered Bonnie's pretty clear, but then withered Foxy, Freddy, Chica, and then Golden Freddy, they're all like cut off quite a lot. I get you try to make room so that the puppet could then be in frame and like then she wouldn't be covered up by everyone else. But you could have perhaps tried to cheat the camera a bit to try and figure out how you could get their heads in frame and then still have the puppet in frame as well. You know, you don't always have to keep everything locked in position, because sometimes it is helpful to cheat the camera a bit and, you know, like lift their heads up a little bit more and stuff like that to like get them in a correct position. Because yeah, outside the camera it's gonna look silly, but for the sake of the shot, sometimes it just looks right. So yeah, one thing definitely do as an animator is always find ways that you can cheat the camera, because it happens a lot. I've definitely done it before. I've cheated the camera before. I can't remember where I've done it, but I know I've done it. But yeah, other than that, nah, pretty nice. Not bad. Okay, and then we've got... Here we are. The full animation. No lighting, okay. Fine. Full animation. Ah... It's this song. For the sake of it, we'll leave audio on since it's near the end of the stream anyways. Here we go. We'll watch it all the way through. We're using old models. Was done in 6 days. You done 2 minutes worth of animation in 6 days. 6 days worth of animation for me is like 30 seconds. So, you know what? Fair play. The salvage. Wait a minute. Ain't this that's Retorium's map? I'm pretty sure it is anyways. Now, hang on. Did the Spring Champ model just change? It did. Brushy. What did I just say just earlier about inconsistent models? No. Unless that's the whole point, and it's meant to be like changing models throughout the animation. Okay, well, now what in the TRG type energy is this? Then again, no one ever animates this song seriously, so what was I expecting? Where it falls through the floor, I like that. Ah yes, back in the days when we used to use TF2 models as the Night Guard. It was Scout or Demo Man. Bro got zooted. Ooh, hang on a second. What was that? Oh, I see what you're trying to do here. Kind of like a phasing effect. I see you've like copy-pasted Phantom Foxy here and like delayed one. I see what you've done there. I see it. I see the vision. I like it. Would have been cool if you kept that all the way through with all the Phantoms. With this effect. Oh, you've done it with Freddy here. Bro just elbows Phantom Balloon Boy. Oh god, yep, the models are changed again. Oh, SFM lag because the particles there. Excuse me. That was horrible. I'm joking. I'm kidding. Yeah, no, there's not much I can really say. Because, yeah, I liked the exit with Freddy here as well. I like that, like, double, like, phasing effect. I really like that. I don't think I've seen that enough. In fact, I don't even think I've seen that done at all on the Phantoms. So, if you did that with the Phantoms all the way out, that would look really sick. I reckon. Then again, I feel like it would be a lot of, like, editing and stuff that you'd need to do. The effect wasn't applied anywhere else as I wanted this part to come off more serious. Good point. I mean, where was it? Like, yeah, this part right here. There's nothing serious about that. So, okay, yeah, no, good point. Fair enough. And this video was a challenge, so as much as I'd like to go back and change some things, I can't. Oh. Fair enough, then. Well, I mean, yeah, it's pretty good, though. I'm impressed. Fair enough. Okay. Nib's still breathing. Yes, Blandon. Yes, Fredbear, I'm afraid you're a bit too late. Now on to the last submission. Club still run. I've not ran today, Blandon. Thanks about it. No worries, Brushy. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. Be the mayor. Alright, now we have Marion, the final submission. Hang on. Raw Discord file. Gotta check. Okay, it's fine. We're safe. Imagine going to the very last animation and then freaking something happens. Oh, that could have been bad. But all right, here we go. It's this song. Oh, that's it. You got rain. Is there a ceiling there, or is that just like meant to be a plane or whatever to like imitate like a night sky or clouds or something? No, you got simplify on, obviously that's why Lefty looks very blocky. Unless you're just using a low poly Lefty model just for the sake of it. Yeah, the rain plane, so they're just rectangle. Oh, okay. That's fair enough. Hang on, what was that I saw on the back? My animations. Funny joke. Ah. How funny. Gotta keep yourself humble. Yeah, I like the animation of Scraptrap in here. The acting is nice. the movement of the camera there when it spins, you can see there's a, as it spins and rotates to this shot of baby, it like jolts a bit, so like it rotates, stops for like a frame, and then continues until it stops. You can kind of see it here. How it goes like, So, yeah. Then again, I don't know much about the Blender cameras and stuff. I've still not got my head wrapped around Blender cameras, I can't lie. So I can't help you much with that. But I can point that out as something I've known. Also, as well, roller skates clipping through the floor. Back wheels here, and then this one like right through the floor. And then as well with legs clipping through the skirt. I don't know if there's a bone on this Scrap Baby model where you can move the skirt. If there is, then all you have to do, yeah, just move the skirt so it's just pointing upwards, so the legs are going through it. I'll go back and change the stuff later, fair enough. Then again, yeah, it may end up clipping through the floor on the back, but as long as you don't see it, it doesn't matter. And yeah, no, there's not much else I could say. Yeah, no, there's not much else I could say. I mean, there's only 5 seconds and it is a work in progress so far, so yeah, you know what? Pretty solid. I like it. Hang on, what's all these DMs all about now, huh? Hold on, give me a second. Okay. But yeah. Well, other than that, pretty solid stuff, guys. Not bad. Well, this critique stream I can definitely say was a success. This stream can stay up. Thankfully. We can keep this one up for people to look back if they so wish to. Oh, wow. Well, this was quite enjoyable. See? When nothing goes wrong, it's fine. Shut up, John. Shut up. Oh, god damn it. No. That didn't happen in this one, alright? We got away with it. Oh dear. God's sake. Yeah, well. I don't really know what else to say. I think this was a good stream. Oh no, what a brushy clip. Oh, it was just... That was horrible. That's a good clip. That was a good clip, Brushy. Oh dear. Anywho. Yeah. Not much else for me to say. Oh yes, so to the very few people that I'm sure are still here in the stream, just so you would know, if you are aware and have seen on my Twitter, my second FNAF movie predictions video on the second movie, is coming. in fact, it is finished. I've finished the video and everything. And yeah, later this month, it will be released. I'm thinking of having it uploaded next week. Sometime next week, FNAF Movie 2 predictions will be uploaded on my second channel, FB+. The sequel to my most popular video on my second channel. Let's see if we can make it even more popular. But yeah. I've been working on it for a good couple weeks. Mainly just because I've not been as available to work on it, but yeah, no, video's finished. FNAF Movie 2 predictions next week on FB+. Mark that down, people. Yeah. Can I get the money from it? I don't even make money on my second channel yet, John. Even if I did, you'd get diddly squat, mate. You would get nothing. You hear me? Nothing. I just spat on my mic. Oh god. Aren't I lovely? I'm sorry. I got the AP money though. Well then there you go. Why do you need my money? I need AP money. I really should finish the work I have for him. I'm just not available. Your potential money. Yeah, I know, John. All right, shush. I will sue you. Oh dear. Well, I think nothing else for me to say, so I'm going to end the stream here. Yeah. Well, I appreciate everyone that submitted their animations for me to critique. Thank you all. I'm glad that I could give some people some advice and criticism to the best of my ability anyways. And yeah. Not much else for me to say. So now it's my turn. Yeah, no one watched John Lanty's stream. If he ever did stream. It stinks. Oh well. Thanks for watching. Bye.